And welcome back to my channel. I'm Minxie, and today we are finally starting the entrance on Luna Rose. So I already started a little bit before I realized that I wasn't recording. Um, that well, one, I wasn't recording, and two, I didn't even tell you guys what's going on. So here's what's happening. I don't have a lot of room to work with the entrance being so close to the resident services, but I do think that I can make it work. I've made entrances smaller than this work. I can totally do it. And I have I can't speak. Oh my god, words are so hard. Um I can't really I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess that just tells you guys what type of day I'm having. Honestly, y'all, I have been running to and from Treasure Island since 8 a.m. this morning, and it is 6:30 p.m. now, and I am a little bit delirious, but I really just wanted to get this video up and at least ready for editing. Like, I don't plan on this build being too big, but knowing me, it might end up being Gigantosaurus, but I really hope it's not, because I just don't feel like, doing all of that right now. And really what I have in mind is just to try and make this entrance feel bigger than what it actually is. So I'm gonna have to play with this cliff shape too, because I don't like the front parts of my cliffs to be particularly wide unless it has like an interesting like shape. Like, I'm not okay with that either, but I need to just give it like an interesting shape. Like that. Yeah, I like that. But then here the back isn't as big as I would want. So maybe if I add one little row, I will be satisfied with it. And then I'm gonna put another cliff on the other side closest to the what is it, the entrance dock. So right to the left. Oh my gosh, English is so weird, right? But the plan is to just fill this area with trees and keep it fairly natural. You guys know I love my natural builds. Um, One of the fellow creators out there in the YouTube universe, the lovely Crispy Crafts, actually gave me this idea because in her recent build, she did a lovely little mushroom forest, and it wasn't too big, but it's honestly perfect to fill in like a really small space. And I like that. Okay, so I like that. And I was like, wait, that's a big brain idea. So I don't want this area to feel closed off. I also want to put a bridge here, so we'll see how that goes. But I did want it to feel quite tucked in and cozy, with also, ooh, that's too close. Yeah, that's a little too close. Let's move this a little bit past this rock here. With also filling the space just enough so that it feels tucked in and ready to go. So that's the plan here. I had originally, oh my god, wanted this video to be a let's play, but the way that I'm stumbling over my words and the way that I am so tired right now, I'll probably do a voiceover instead, and then hopefully tomorrow when we're back on the island, I will be better suited to do an actual like let's play. But I don't know, I feel like I just needed to explain that for a quick second. I'm just like, I'm tired. Like, that's just all that it is. And unfortunately, I have been having like the tiniest bit of pain. It's nothing too much, thankfully, like nothing that's gonna make me not want to do anything at all. But actually, I don't even like that shape, but it is distracting. So that's where I'm at as well. So with that being said, I do hope that you guys enjoy the video. I will let voiceover Minxie take over just about now. And again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have not already, why am I standing that way? if you have not already, please consider liking and subscribing because it really helps my channel grow and I want to hang out with you guys. So yeah, just hit that button for me, please, and I will see all of you lovely people later.
Okay, guys. So, I literally have like no idea what was even going on in my mind when I was um making this. Like I really can't remember, and I just did this yesterday. My brain completely turned off after this build. Um, I do remember specifically, like even after I made this cliff, that I was like, maybe I should add some more cliff to it, and maybe I will, because there is this kind of like awkward like spacing after the cliff that I know I'm gonna have trouble with later on. I just know I am. But at first I was considering just terraforming the entire front section of the island. Well, not the island, but right in front of resident services, and just kind of sinking resident services. But I don't know. I guess I just really wanted this to be open and cozy. Like the whole vibe of this island is just supposed to be like, uh, let's say a bunch of kids make a Halloween island without all the kidcore elements, because kidcore is literally my least favorite theme. I did it once. I will never do it again. Okay. So, yeah, like just doing little cliffs here and there. I'm thinking of like really dainty waterfalls, and like nothing too big except for maybe like the museum, because I always do a gigantic museum. But I really like the vibe of like tiny, cute, and cozy, and I think I want to keep it that way. Like I was playing around with other pathing. Like there was this one path I used on my last Kid Core island that was like black, and it looked like spilled paint, and it had eyes on it, and it's really cool and really creepy. But I just felt like the black wasn't going to work for this island, even though I still have that path in the back of my mind. So maybe I'll use it somewhere, because I have been struggling with the paths specifically on this island. I do have my little eye pond that you guys are going to see. It's pink and just pretty, and it's like everything that I wanted it to be, even though I was really skeptical. But I'm always skeptical. When am I not skeptical of my own builds? I am always so, what is happening here? Like, oh, I was trying to waterscape with the cliff tool. Of course I was. Like, I did this completely uncaffeinated, you guys. So, yeah, like, I think my biggest issue are like the smaller codes. Like, I don't know, like, I don't want to rely on like flower codes or anything. But I want to find more like pinky, pastelly, Halloweeny kind of codes. And to be perfectly honest, they're really, even though there is a lot of like pink codes, there isn't really a lot that are dedicated to Halloween that I've seen and that I've like personally vibed with. So it's been a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. And a little bit frustrating, because I was just like, there's no way that I can be the only person on the entire planet that has done a pastel Halloween island. And I am not. I've seen a few, and there's even a couple of DAs that I have found that I actually want to tour, like, to get inspiration. And that might happen sometime during this challenge. If like I miss a day or something, that will be the video that I post and just have, so that I don't miss a day or two or whatever. So yeah, like I have, like, my brain isn't braining. Okay, I went to bed tired, I woke up tired. Brain, no brain. Okay, I don't know. My final brain cell has completely taken over, and we are just asking, what is life right now? But I did slow the actual process down. I never really put it to this speed. I always like make it faster so the video is shorter. But I am experimenting with this speed. So you guys let me know if you like it, because I have it at times 2. Usually I put it at times 4, but I think I really wanted you guys to see like more of the process and see me running around, even though I had to cut a lot of stuff out because I was like running all over the island, grabbing trees and flowers and stuff, and it was just taking up a lot of space. Okay, so I think I cut out like 10 minutes of me just running around and collecting trees and stuff because it was becoming a lot. And surprisingly enough, not even surprisingly enough, I don't have enough flowers. Like I don't have enough variety of flowers. I need more orange, definitely more orange hyacinths and roses and cosmos and all of that. Like I love orange on pastel islands. Okay, don't judge me. I know orange can't really be all that pastel depending on the shade, but like honestly, I love orange on pastel. It's so cute, and luckily it did work out well. But I was really struggling. Like I was just with placements and stuff and trying to figure out what goes where, because it was hard for me not to default just into my normal, like, oh, just plant flowers and call it a day. Like there's a specific theme here that I want to try and stick to in most areas. I want there to be a lot of pumpkins around. I want there to be, what do you call those? What do you call those items? Spooky trees around. I want like spooky carriages. I want to do pumpkin patches and all of that stuff, just so that like the theme is obvious. And then right here, you guys, like right here in this section in particular, oh my God, I was trying so unbelievably hard to get this spooky carriage to go because I was convinced that it would fit, right? And it just wouldn't go. And I was just like, I don't understand why this game does this to me, because it can totally fit and I should not have to move all of these items and my plants and my trees all around just so I can get one item to fit. Like it doesn't make sense. And then I was mad. You see me like running around this tree here. I was mad. I got stuck. And then I had to like extend the cliff because I wanted that second tree there. And I'm just like, I don't even understand why this game is so restrictive sometimes. Like, just let me put the item where I want it to go. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I could just do the tree glitch. But honestly, I don't like doing the tree glitch. If I have to do the tree glitch, then it just bothers me. I don't want to have to do the tree glitch, so I tend to avoid it. And I don't think I've ever done it actually on an island because I always just build around the tree anyway. So I was just like thinking like, oh dang, I'm really gonna have to tree glitch this. And I don't want to have to do that. Like if I don't have to, I won't. Like no hate to anybody that does it and likes doing it, like to have the trees on the edge of the cliff. It's just I don't. But now that I look back on it, I probably should have. It would have saved me a lot of pain and trials and tribulations, but it is what it is. And then I got stuck again and had to put the carriage back. And then this carriage, oh my God, you guys, this carriage had the unmitigated gall to not go back in the same spot. And when I tell you I was so irritated, I was so irritated. And then I found this really cute dirt path like bubble code that I wanted to use. And when I started putting it down for like a second or two, like I hated it. So now I need another path. I don't know what's happening. The paths literally have it out for me. I found this really pretty pink one that I feel like I will use a lot on the island too. It's the shade I want. And now I just need to find another dirt path. And I'm thinking I might just go back to that old witchy dirt path that I used on my Enchanted Forest Island Lunari like 1,000 years ago. I might just use that one, even though it's not pastel. At least it works. Like it makes no sense. Why is it hard? It is so hard to have a path like the one in my head, but I can't make it myself because I don't have that talent. And here we are just struggling over and over again because I just can't get the path to do the path things, okay? And then the carriage won't move. So I was just like, you know what? F it. It's gonna just be how it is. And that's just what my life is at the moment because like it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. And let me tell you guys, I you know what? I could spend so much time on that, just that one part of the video. Like it took so long. I cut a little bit out because it was just, I was spending so much time on that one section. And then I found this cute, like, it's like a darker pink path and it has flowers all over it, but I don't actually like that path either. But I do like the skinny parts. So I'm gonna keep that, but the path as a whole, I will not be keeping because I think those, I can make tracks out of that, which I think is really cute. And I ended up putting some items on top of it. And I thought that looked really good. But is anybody else like this? Like if I put two of the same item in one area, they can't be lined up. In my head, it looks so weird if they're both lined up. I don't like that. So I ended up just completely switching out which item goes where. Like that small mushroom platform had to go somewhere else because it wasn't happening. Okay. It just wasn't happening. And so I just spent so much time on this build. It took forever. And then I think the reason why I'm even flustered now is because I'm thinking about all the work that went into just preparing for the build, and I still don't have everything I need. It was just all day order botting. I have so many items and I thought I was ready, but like I feel like I should just flood my island with flowers so that I have them and then I will clear as I go. But like at the same time, if I do that, I'm not gonna want to shovel all those flowers. And then here I am at a conundrum, because if I could invite people onto my island, I would, to help me shovel and get rid of all the flowers. But I can't. Like it's a one-man show here because my Wi-Fi situation is horrible. And this is what was going on in my head the entire time I was building. And I was just like, I can't even make it make sense, you guys. Like make it make sense. And then Chevre decided that it was the perfect time and the perfect place for her to stand. And it was so annoying. Like I had to push her out of the way. I was just like, Chevre, find somewhere else to go. Like, why are you standing right where I need to build? Why do they do that? And now I'm just like, I don't even know if I want Chevre anymore. Like, seriously, it was a lot. But now I'm trying to consider different villagers who could fit on the island. Because right now I have 3 Peppies and one of them has to go, which it will probably be Penelope, even though I love her, since I have Mary and at the time of this, I have Mary and Rosie. Like I got married right after this filming. And now I'm just like, well, I have 3 Peppies. I don't need 3. So I think I'm gonna have to get rid of Penelope. So, but here's my problem, because I was just like, dang, you know who would look really cute on this island? Chai. And that doesn't solve the problem, because I'm still gonna have 3 Peppies if I take Chai. But I love Chai. I love Chai so much. So I might just have 3 Peppies and just be done with it. It really doesn't matter at this point in time. And I'm all too happy to, like host the Peppies anyway, because I do really like the Peppies. I know that the Peppies are not, a popular, what is the word I'm looking for? Like a popular personality among the villagers. However, I do really enjoy them. I do. And it just works out, it just works out really well, especially because I think that Chai, Mary, and Rosie would look so cute together. And there's no way on God's green earth that I'm getting rid of Rosie, because that villager hunt where she just showed up was perfect. And then there's me trying to make this what do you call that, the cherry blossom petal pile work, and it just doesn't work. So I have a bunch of cherry blossom petal piles that I think I'm just gonna end up selling, because there's no way, like as much as I love them with the pink path and stuff, I don't know. I think I'm gonna replace them with the green leaf pile. I feel like that would be better. And then I still have a lot of orange trees on the island that I have to get rid of, and I'm trying to replace all of my orange trees with peach trees. so that I have my peaches, and I might put cherry trees down too. I think Mary and Rosie's yard will have cherries. I haven't really worked out the logistics of their area yet. I don't know if it's going to be on the second tier, third tier, or if it's going to be flat and sunken. I really haven't decided yet, and I really should plan that out. Um, but I don't want to get the villagers too settled yet. I like to get the main buildings out of the way first, because if I don't, I'm not going to have space for them, and I don't want any buildings on the beach on this island. So I have to really consider that. And also, I had to time travel to Halloween to collect, some Halloween stuff and get the Halloween reactions. I don't think I got all of them though, but I got the ones that mattered, right? And while I was doing that, the Nook's Cranny is about to be upgraded, which is great because I kind of have an idea for the Nook's Cranny, but not really. But again, I will work on that as soon as I figure it out, because I don't even know if I want them. I don't know if I want the Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters to be in the same location, or if I want them to be separated. But I think I might do something similar to what I did on my all bear yellow island. I think that was really cute. Like, obviously not as huge as that one, but like maybe having them on in the same area but separated by like another build. I think that would be really cute, because like in my head I'm picturing a double villager yard. So Mary and Rosie's area with maybe the shopping area like above them on another tier maybe, and maybe both of the buildings are separated by some kind of waterfall, and I was thinking of like a double bridge moment happening. But again, I'm still not sure. Like, it looks okay in my head, but the execution is the issue. And then also I would have to redo Mary's exterior, because I don't think I'm going to be doing any villager interiors, but I do need to do HHP. And me thinking about all of that is actually stressing me out because no one told me to do this challenge. I decided that I was going to do this, and I have planned this island basically for the whole year, and now that I'm actually doing it, I have no idea what to do. So that's fun. That like, we're having a fun time, I think. I think. I don't know. But this is where I'm like, oh, if you guys have any ideas, let me know, because honestly, I am kind of stuck. Like, I'm sure I would work it out if I sat there and pondered about it for a little while. But honestly, like, if you guys have any ideas, I am more than welcome to hear you guys out, because, I feel like some of your guys' ideas, well, a lot of some, no, your guys' ideas are really good. Oh my God, brain, please. Please, work, please. I think your ideas are really good. And even if I don't use those ideas on this current island, I like when I'm doing a separate island, I'm just like, oh yeah, so-and-so recommended this thing for my last island, but I didn't use it, but I would like that for this one. Like, I have a friend who recommended a really cute candy code, but the pink on that candy code was a little too dark for my liking, but I think it would be perfect for my winter island. So I was like, I screenshot that code that she gave me, and I think I'm gonna use it on my other island, which I'm really excited about. So I'm both anxious to finish this island so I can start that other one, but I also don't want to feel rushed, even though this is kind of like a rushed project that I'm doing. So like, my brain is just going back and forth and back and forth. Like, oh my God, this isn't gonna work. Oh my God, this is gonna work. And oh my God, no one's gonna love this. Oh my God, everyone's gonna love this. And it's exhausting. Okay, it is exhausting. I don't know why my brain does that, but it's gonna be okay. And I have to keep telling myself, like, it's gonna be okay, because at the end of building this, I really liked what I had, and it looks really cute. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. I really can't wait for you guys to see it. And I can't wait for the island tour, because I know it's going to be cute. I just wish that I could see ahead and be like, oh my God, this is going to be cute. Now, I think there is a little less pressure since at the end of 30 days, whatever happens. Like, that's what I told myself. Like, even if the island is not done, I'm going to save it, and that will be it at the end of 30 days. I would like to have this whole thing finished, but if I don't, that's fine. And what I would do is, if I can, I will just block off whatever section isn't finished, and you guys can just hang out in the sections that are, and that will be it. But I am going to try and do the entire island. I feel like I can. If I really like, you know, put my mind to it, it will work. It will work. But honestly, the more I look at this eye pond code, the more I love it. I think it's so cool. My only gripe with it is that there aren't enough centerpieces. It's just the pink eye and the blue eye. I wish there was a purple eye and a green one and just a plain pink one to put in the center, so that, like, just in case you don't want to use that, or like, you know, other little bits and pieces. But like, hey, making paths are really hard, so I understand why paths don't have multiple ones. If I could make my own path, I would, and just have multiple centers, because that would make me very happy. But I'm not talented like that. So if you can make a path, shout out to you. Completely shout out to you. But I am just so happy with how this turned out, and I couldn't ask for a better build. So here is the final look, you guys. I think it looks so cute. Like, I am so happy with it. Like, I wish that there were more color eyes on this path, but it's fine. It's totally fine. And I think the pink of the path and the trees complement each other so well, and it's not overwhelming, and that's what I was worried about. But it just looks so good. It just looks so good. I think I'll just add a little bit more green to the area, and then we'll be good to go.
Okay, everyone, and that is a wrap on today's video. I actually really like how this is turning out. Like, the entrance looks so adorable, even with the eye little pond code that I found. It just looks so cute. I was so afraid that it wasn't gonna look good, and I am obsessed with this, you guys. Like, absolutely, completely obsessed, and I can't wait for the next build. Also, I'm pretty sure you guys might have seen it. I don't know, Future Minxie might take it. If you don't see it, I'm sorry, but there is an empty plot. Ribot asked to leave, though I wanted it to be Rodney. It's fine if it's not. Ribot asked to leave, and I am going to go get Mary, and she will be on the island tomorrow, and that is just so exciting. I'm finally gonna have Mary, and I'm gonna have Rosie, and I have a cute idea for their yard. Oh my god, I can't wait. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for that. I actually don't have a plan for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be building tomorrow, if I'm going to be building, or if it might just be me running around chopping down trees or whatever. But we will see, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!